jump into any questions. Hey, Daphne. Hello. If I get my security license and F1 soon, will I find a security job quickly? All right. Also, give me 1 second. All right. Hey, Moon. Moon, you'll be after Alexis. All right, so let's see. Make sure this is. Honestly, I'll get more out of this one. Okay, well. Let's see. My guys and ancestors that will protect me. So for Alexis, if she gets her security license and F1 soon, will she find a security job quickly? Again, if she does these two things, will she be able to find a security job quickly? Will she? Guys and ancestors, will she? Please. All right, there we go. Will she? Please. 1, 2, 3. 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Page of Wands reverse, the Empress reverse here, and then 9 of Pentacles reverse. Tell me about 10 of Swords, 2 of 3. The King of Cups is reverse here. Page of Wands reverse, 2 of 3. 5 of Wands reverse. Again, will she be able to find a security job quickly if she does these two things? Operate for yes, reverse for no. Okay, I'm getting a no. I already got a no, but I just want to make sure. 2 of Pentacles reverse is my no. Because here's what it's saying. It's saying it's like this. You're thinking like, okay, if I do this, I might be able to get something quickly here. But the thing is, you're not really thinking about competition. And I also kind of get that if you were to get something quickly, it would either kind of like lead to like some sort of ending, or you would be managed by someone that just is kind of like very sluggish, doesn't give a shit, but more so just kind of like sluggish and depressing is what I get. that sort of thing. Tell me more. 2, 3. Yeah, Chariot reverse, the Lovers reverse. It's saying it just wouldn't connect for you like that. Would she be able to get something within 5 months? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No. Within a year, upright for yes, reversal for no. Yes. So you'd be able to get something within a year. Because she gets something sooner than 5 months. Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yes, King of Wands. Okay. All right. How would she secure her chances of getting something in less than 5 months? First, please, how would she be able to do that? 2, 3. 3 of Cups is reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Oh, I see here. Oh, shit, it's reversed. 6 of Swords reversed. That's basically telling you to get your credentials up. So, like, it may not necessarily only be like the security license and FO1, but like if there's anything else that you're able to do, definitely do it. As well as King of Pentacles wanted to fly out. The other thing here is this too is this will talk about male applicants. I'm not saying that like the other two aren't enough to get anything, but the thing is number one, like looking at things logically. So like the job market, regardless of wherever you apply right now, is just shitty and has been for like a really long time, especially due to COVID. So there's that. The other thing here is this too is that like when it comes to certain companies, they're more likely to hire males than they are women. You might have to make yourself look as good as a male applicant, honestly. Not like physically, but like, is that what it's saying too? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No, 8 of Pentacles reverse, no. Again, what would she need to do? So please, 2, 3. Would she need to make herself look better than any other applicant? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No. Again, what would she need to do? So please, 2, 3. 6 of Wands. King of Swords. Is that like her showing that she's different? Upright for yes, reversal for no. That's yes, as well as that her also doing more research. Stop, is that her doing more research? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No. It's more so like there's a need to kind of like show that you're more talented or better in some way. Because 8 of Wands is more so of a fast moving energy. So the thing is I got a no from when I asked if it would happen, if you would get one soon. I got no. But the thing is, it's possible that you could get one within, what was it? Like within, like, or less than 5 months or within a year. I was thinking of doing it because where I live, people usually get security jobs easier and faster than most other jobs. And I see people on TikTok getting them fast, especially fast after getting the license. I see. What I will say is that too is that everybody does have their own experience. Everybody has their own job experience. The other thing here is this that some people won't say is that people do network as well as some people do lie on their resume. But let's see here. You know, what's a good way for her to secure, be able to get something fast? What's a way for her to get a security job fast? What's a way for her to do this? Stop, please, 2, 3. What's a way for her to do this? Stop, please, 2, 3. The Hangman. So that does talk about being patient, but that's also observing. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. 4 of Wands. Page of Cups and 4 of Pentacles. I see here. Watch what other people acquire when it comes to this, and use that to your advantage to build up what you need, like building up a portfolio or whatever else here. And then once you've gotten enough, that's when you kind of like secure whatever. Yeah, Ace of Swords, King of Wands, Justice, I see here. So King of Wands would also kind of go towards security positions because King of Wands is a leader. This also talks about being very charismatic or seeming to be very on top. And then you have your Ace of Swords. So it's just more so of like when it comes to very experienced individuals, take notes from them or what they've acquired over time. And then use that, again, to your advantage. But like do it in the right way, of course, with the Justice card. Yeah, 6 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. whether that's the people that they've worked with or certain other jobs that they've worked for or whatever else here. I know that seems kind of vague and pretty general, but that's what it's giving me. Yeah, Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords. They're also saying there's other opportunities out there for you, and then Knight of... Oh, I see here. The other thing here is this too, is that remember that people do lie. Um, not how would I say this? Not to say like you would get lied to on the job. It's just more so of from certain things that you see. So my Seven of Swords, 2, 3. Yeah. They're like, oh, hey, I got this job, I got this, or whatever else here. But for some of them, it's just more so like somebody else pulling the strings for them. So do remember that. Why am I smelling bacon and eggs for no reason? I have no idea. But anyways, I got you could get one at least in less than 5 months or within a year. So it really depends on what you do, as well as this right here is just like one way that you could get one pretty fast, or like at least like ensure that you get one. So that's what I get. What's your last one? Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. What's your last one? Okay, make sure. Okay, thanks. I just finished my seasonal jobs and my last job search was brutal. Yeah, no, I totally get it. No, the job market is complete and total fucking shit. Like, for example, so what was it? So I know software development, and I was on the market for about like a year and a half, almost 2 years. And I was just like, fuck this. I'm going to just try and go towards another career field or whatnot because this is not working out. I'm like, I'm putting in application after application, as well as certain like positions that I filled out for. I'm like, I am the perfect applicant. And they don't want to get back to you until like months later, right? And so I went towards another career field, and within 2 months, I got hired. So, hey. No, I don't. Ugh. The job market is not, it's not okay. And then people are like, oh, there's jobs out there, blah blah blah. But like, yeah, that's true, but then you've got shitty employers and everything else here. So and then you got people saying like, oh, nobody wants to work. Like, no, we want to work, we just want to be able to get paid what we deserve. Should I apply to the application or an introduction video? Wait, should I do the application introduction video for the Amazon e-bike position? I don't want to waste my time in. Yes, exactly. Gotcha. E-bike. Well, then again, that's in New York because I'm in Florida and I'm just like, e-bike. And I remember I'm like, oh, that's right. Other states have like cooler shit. Or other cities. But anyway, guys, the ancestors always have me. So, should honestly, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do reversals when it comes to job stuff. That way I can just get like the whole 9. Excuse me. So should Alexis, should she do the application and introduction video for the Amazon e-bike position? Should she? Stop, please. Why should I want somebody that knows how to drift with a fucking bike? Let's see, like this isn't Premium Rush. I don't know if anybody remembers that movie, but I do. Anyways, again, guys, ancestors all over me. Should she do these things? Should she do the application and introduction video for the Amazon e-bike position? Stop, please. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's see. Should you? 5 of Swords reverse. Know what you're getting into. 8 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. 10 of Cups is reverse. This seems like a good opportunity, but they're saying like know what you're getting into. That sort of thing here. Especially like 5 of Swords reverse and 10 of Cups reverse. So these aren't the worst things, but it's like this. So 10 of Cups reverse can talk about a lack of happiness, but it doesn't feel like you're not going to be happy. It's more so like this, right? This is having total wish fulfillment, like everything and then some more, right? Well, it's like in the reversal, to get to this, you got to do this, especially your 5 of Swords reverse. So 5 of Swords reverse. Oh, I see what it's saying. It's almost like, it seems like it's easy. So 5 of Swords reverse will usually go towards conflicts, but shit where people kind of get a bit vicious in terms of like a competitiveness or like purposely cheating a person out of something here, and it's more so of like in your face deception rather than behind your back. It's also mental conflict here too. This would also talk about trickery and other things that you may not necessarily be aware of, shit that you would just kind of like learn as you go. So it's like this is that type of shit that it's like, again, like know what you're getting into. It seems easy, it seems like a good opportunity, something that could take you far. Yeah, the Hierophant. Read the terms and conditions is what it's saying. The Star. Yeah, because this is that type of thing. It seems like something good, but they may not tell you. I won't say they won't tell you everything, but this requires a lot of hard work, and that's the one thing that they don't necessarily say. I'm clumsy and scary when it comes to NYC traffic, but I need to keep my income consistent. I'm going to get gig jobs from now. I see. You know, I'm not gonna lie, if I lived in New York and I did gig jobs and shit like that, I would be a fucking dominatrix. That's me personally. I would fucking do that. I would strip naked and let somebody paint me nude or whatnot for like $1,000 fucking dollars. That's, again, this is me personally. I'm not encouraging you. I'm just saying the shit that I would fucking do, right? I would go around a group of men that have a foot fetish and let them fucking adore me or whatever else for however fucking long. That's if I were to do fucking gig jobs. But I live in Florida, and if I do a gig job, I'm going to die. Yeah, this job is like, it's saying that, yeah, this job is kind of like for people that are experienced and stuff like that. It's no small feat. It goes by pretty fast. So let's see here, but let's see if it encourages you. I mean, it could just also tell you like, hey, this is that type of shit that you do at your own risk, that sort of thing. If you feel like you are perfect or whatever else here, if you feel like it's good, then you know, if you like it, I love it. But I'm just letting you know, it's like that, maybe. Let me ask. Uprights for yes, reversals for no. Best 2 out of 3. Across the top, please. My guys and ancestors, that lower techniques. Should she do the application and introduction video to the Amazon e-bike position? Should she? Across the top, please. Upraise for yes, reversals for no. That's 2 to 3. Shishi, 2, 3. Shishi, please 2, 3. Knight of Swords reverse, 2 of Pentacles reverse. Stop. No, I think it's saying this might not be for you. And honestly, with the way that New York traffic is and then how some people are in New York, no, it's that type of thing. It's not what you think it is. It is not. But that's what I get. Me personally, I don't know about you, but I would put my fucking pussy on the goddamn internet. I just would. I've done it before. I'll do it again. But that's what I get. But yeah, but I would just say keep searching for what suits you. That's what I will say. All right. Moon, go ahead for that question. Well, damn. Yeah, I feel damn. Yeah, I feel iffy about it. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do it, okay, fine then. But like, just watch out. But thanks. You're welcome. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at any of y'all. I just saw something funny. Oh God. All right. What are Ashton's intentions with getting to know me? Ashton? Are you dating Ashton Kutcher? I'm just kidding. But let's see. Oh, let me use this deck. Ashton. I don't think I've ever met a man named Ashton. I've met a girl a long time ago named Asher. And that's as close as it got. What are Ashton's intentions with getting to know her? What are his intentions with getting to know her? What are his intentions with getting to know her? Because I please 2, 3. What are his intentions behind getting to know her? That will protect me. What are his intentions behind it? 2, 3. All right, his intentions. 7 of Swords. All right, we're off to a start. Knight of Cups. Oh, 10 of Cups. 5 of Cups. 9 of Swords. He's screening you. That's weird. And then Wheel of Fortune. His intentions may involve like trying to change something or seeing Yeah, trying to change something, seeing if things can change, or see if he can get his way, or if or something positive can happen. Again, like there's a whole thing of screening, and how I got that. So Seven of Swords is doing something sneaky, of course. Knight of Cups is being very nice, right? And then Ten of Cups, this is more so like somebody being really nice in your face here, but thinking something else behind your back. It doesn't feel malicious though. It's just more so of like, this is somebody here, they're getting information, they're smiling in your face here. Um, he might be trying to get to know you, maybe to see if this would be a disappointment or not. Because Five of Cups and Nine of Swords, like, that's disappointment and anxiety or whatever else here. Or he could be hiding that. Tell me more, please. Crystal, please. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, judgment. He's trying to get a feel for you. This is like trying to make a judgment call on a situation. 4 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Maybe to see if this is worth it. Like, would I be disappointed in the end? Would I be excited? Yeah, 8 of Cups. It's like, is this worth my time? Do I need to walk away? Especially like if I go back to a person or whatnot. Let me ask. Let me make sure I'm right. Upgrades for yes, reverses for no. Is he screening her? Is that what he's doing? Is he screening her? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yeah, 2 of Wands. So 2 of Wands would go towards the future, as well as which direction to take. So he's doing so to see like what direction to take with you. So this could just be the type of thing of like, and honestly, depending on the next few questions and their answers, how would I say this? It sounds, I'm making it sound weird, but that's just what that's what it feels like. And it makes sense, you know. It's just more so like, let me try and get to know this person, because I'm trying to see like if they're worth it or not. Like, do I have to leave? Is this going to be exciting? That sort of thing here, right? And in dating, honestly, people should be doing that, because people will jump into shit and not really know the person, and then be surprised when shit falls apart, or when somebody makes a 180 or does a 180, should I say, right? So there's that. Let's see here. Is he trying to screen her and get information to see if this is going to be worth it for him? Is he trying to screen her to see, like, to get information to see if it's worth it for him to move forward with her? Is he? Upgrades for yes, reversals for no. That's 2 out of 3. My guys, the ancestors that love technically, that's what the screening is for him to try and see, like, is this worth it for him? Upgrades for yes, reversals for no. Let's talk, please. You're right. Yeah. Upgrade for yes, reversal for no. Is that the reason why he's screening her? Is to see if she's worth it or not? Upgrade for yes, reversal for no. No. Queen of Cups is reversed. Okay. Is he doing it to see if she's like a particular person that he was with? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yes, 10 of Wands. If she's like the person that he was with, will he leave? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No. Does he want her to be like the person that he was with? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No. Okay, this is weird. All right. Mind you, when I say this, I'm just repeating it so that I can keep track. So this is a yes for like, yeah, he's screening you. Yes, to see if you are like a particular person. No, he's not doing it to see if this is worth his time. No, he's not going to leave if you are like a particular person. No, he does not want you to be like a particular person. Okay. So let's see. Is he trying to see if she's easy? Stop. Is he trying to see if she's easy? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yes. Does he want her to be easy? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yes. Page of Swords is an immature energy. if he wants her to be easy, does he want her to be easy in the sense of like a dumb and stupid and ignorant type of easy? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No. Does he want to see if she's just an easygoing person? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yes, okay. All right, so he's, all right, so in a nutshell, he's trying to see if you're an easygoing person here, that sort of thing here. Okay, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's a good thing I got to know when I ask, like, all right, like, does he want you to be like a dumb, stupid type of easy? So that's a no, which is a good. Is he also screening her for malicious reasons? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yes, upright. Okay. What are the malicious reasons behind? Is it because I'm guarded? Let's see here. Is he doing this because she's guarded? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No. What's the malicious reason behind him screening her too? What's the malicious reason behind it? Top these 2, 3. 6 of Pentacles. Temperance. So these both would talk about balance. The Empress. The malicious reason. Knight of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. And the Moon. So the Moon will talk about the unknown. Stuff that's a mystery. Let's see here. The malicious reason. So 6 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords. This is trying to see how much he'll be able to give. Or how much you'd be willing to take. And then you have here the Empress. And the Empress would talk about the ideal woman. That sort of thing here. What is the Empress here? 2, 3. 6 of Wands. That's trying to like win something. Here's one thing I'm going to ask because I kind of feel it. And I don't know if it's my intuition or not. Upright for yes, reversal for no. Is the Empress representing an idea that he has from or that he's gained from a past person? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Is it? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yes, somebody that he was mulling over. Oh, I see. Does he want her to be like this other person? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No. If this is to be malicious, give me a second. Wait, oh, let me ask this. Let me do this one. Usually one card would take care of this. Also, I recommend getting this Oracle deck. It's a godsend. Let's see. In what way is this screening malicious? In what way it... Okay, what are these cards saying in terms of his maliciousness towards screening her? If his screening her is also partly malicious, and then these are the cards. What are these cards saying in terms of like how it's malicious? How? One card, tell me. Everything else has to go. Tell me how. 1, 2, 3. The Colt. Okay. So the Colt is a gun. Not saying that, oh, this person's gonna shoot you. No. Let's see here. The Colt. All right, created by Samuel Colt in 1835, the Colt was a game-changing weapon in the hands of the Winchesters. According to legend, it could kill anything with fire exceptions, Lucifer being one of them. With 5 exceptions. Okay, so it can't kill the devil. With a Colt in your possession, it'd be not hard to feel invincible. Wait, is this about control? A sense of independence is great, but be wary of its potential to morph into overconfidence. The phrase, I will fear no evil, is inscribed in Latin on the barrel of the Colt. Take a moment to evaluate the impact fear has on your decisions. Has someone broken your trust in the past? Are you using pride as a shield to prevent it from happening again? Acknowledging your limitations is not a weakness. It's an opportunity for self-development and reflect on how to best approach your challenges in the way that it will play your strengths. So I don't know. So the thing is, this is him trying to find out if you're like a particular person. So it could be malicious in the sense of, what was it? You know how some guys, they take shit out on you because of what somebody else did. Because the thing is, again, when I ask upright for yes, reversal for no, it's like this self-representation of another person. I got a yes. And because it's upright, and Five of Cups is that upright, which talks about disappointment. But then I asked, like, if he wants you to be like this other person, I got to know the Nine of Pentacles reverse. If they were disappointed by that other individual here, this is somebody that could have been selfish. I wonder if he's trying to see if you are, because then he'd want to gain control. This might be the type of thing of, what was it? Some people, they wish that they could redo certain situations. That way they could win or, you know, have the upper hand. So I'm wondering if that's like this. Because it would make sense, right? Because Six of Pentacles and Temperance, that's like not really having a lot of balance, but that is balance. So how much you're giving. And this is giving a lot of opportunity. Knight of Swords is also going after things, attacking. And then you have here the Empress and Six of Wands. I wouldn't be surprised if he felt defeated by a woman that kind of won in this situation. Now, whether or not she was right or wrong, I have no idea. Is the malicious intentions basically, is he trying to see like if she's like this other person that he was with, so that way he could quote unquote win that situation by treating Moon the way that he should have gotten back at that other person? Is it like that? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No. Knight of Cups reverse. Is it so he could do to her what he wished he could have done to the other person? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No. Again, Nine of Cups reverse. Is it so he can have control? Upright for yes, reversal. That's a no again. How the hell is it malicious? Okay. Because I'm asking all the right fucking questions. Let me reread it again. Wait a minute. Is it malicious in the sense of he's just not going after things wholeheartedly? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yes, Seven of Swords. Yeah, his heart's not all in it. That's what makes this malicious. Okay. Seven of Cups. He has other options as well as in his head. He needs to release stuff. The thing is, this wouldn't necessarily point out as malicious, but the thing is, if your heart's not all in it, whatever else here, and he keeps going on, and then if you're like trying to see, like if he's trying to see if you're like another person, it could turn ugly or something else. In other words, you could be living the version of a life that he wished to live with that other person or wished not to, that sort of thing here. Since this person's heart is not all in it, does that mean that she would wind up hurt? Like, no. Does that mean that this boy would eventually turn controlling? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No. Does it mean that he would try to get back at her? Get back at his ex or whatever woman it is through Moon? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No. Ugh. I'm asking all the right questions and I keep getting fucking no. So I should just leave him alone? I would say yes, in the sense of if he can't be in this wholeheartedly and if he's gonna let shit stop him, I would say so, to like avoid the trouble. Should Moon just leave this dude alone? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Saying Knight of Swords doesn't know, like, not too fast. Should she distance herself? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yes, the Tower. So it's saying not to necessarily leave this person alone, but to distance yourself. But I'm going to leave that completely up to you, is what I would say. Well, how about this? I'm going to do some digging real quick. Let me do some digging to see what happened with said individual. Let me see. Is this Empress or whatever woman I saw, is that his ex-partner? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yes, Five of Swords, somebody that he may have had conflict with. Let me see how that ended, because that will kind of tell me part of the story and also let you know whether or not you should continue to at least, like, I don't know, like have them in your phone or just completely whisk them away. Oh my God, ancestors, the love attack me. So for Ashton, what happened between him and his ex that led to an ending between these two? What led to an ending? What led to the ending of Ashton and his ex? What led to that connection's ending? Stop, please, 2, 3. What led to this ending? Stop, please, 2, 3. Four of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Chariot, Nine of Cups, and Strength. What led to it? And then Temperance here. This is sometimes having to balance out your emotions or trying to do things in moderation here. So there was like some sort of imbalance, or somebody was emotionally imbalanced too. Let's see here. I also wonder if it's that type of thing of where he thought that maybe he was doing pretty good. Like he was content, he felt confident, but in reality, and this tends to happen a lot with guys, they'll think like, oh, I thought I was doing enough, when in reality, no. In reality, he may have been kind of like back and forth, kind of complacent, especially when it came to like forward movement, when it came to certain stuff. Tell me about Two of Pentacles, 2, 3. The King of Pentacles, he may have been juggling a lot or going back and forth. Or it's that type of, I wonder, positive curve, yes, negative curve, no. Was it that type of thing where Ashton, he thought he was better than what he actually was in that connection? Positive curve, yes, negative curve, no. King of Swords, not necessarily. Again, what led to the end of it? Four of Swords, 2, 3. Five of Wands. There being conflict. That was one, so maybe some arguments that may cause people to move on. To my Strength, 2, 3. King of Wands. This is a lot of Leo energy here too. Leo and Earth. Let's say this is Earth and this is fire here. That can talk about stubborn energy about stuff. Somebody being kind of controlling, being in their ego. Was Ashton really just a prick? Positive curve, yes. Negative curve, no. Yes, he was a prick. That's for one. And that would make sense here because King of Wands can be an asshole, and then it's clarifying strength. So this is somebody here, again, may have been very prideful and egotistical here, kind of selfish potentially, especially when it came to forward movement, or there was a bunch of back and forth when it came to moving in a certain direction because maybe, again, he was stubborn. There were conflicts or things that maybe this person needed to fix. Any other reason as to why he... And here's the other reason as to why this ended. Please, 2, 3. Five of Cups is disappointment. Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Maybe he wasn't all in the commitment because Four of Pentacles is holding back. Was he not all the way committed? Positive curve, yes. Negative curve, no. Queen of Swords, no, wasn't that. Nice. Four of Pentacles here, 2, 3. That's defending yourself. Tell me about the Hierophant, 2, 3. Six of Wands. And it makes me wonder if that's the other person's energy here. Like she may have been kind of closed off. Was it that this girl, she just wanted like a successful relationship and it just wasn't being that? Positive curve, yes. Negative curve, no. Yes. Did she feel the need to, why did she feel the need to protect herself from him? Please, 2, 3. Four of Cups, he was just disappointing. Page of Cups. I see. He was disappointing, didn't deliver emotionally. She may have felt like at times she had to do the heavy lifting. As well as Five of Swords can talk about being manipulative. So this is either like gaslighting, stonewalling a person here, playing mind games, that sort of shit. Like Five of Swords here, 2, 3. Stuff that just made her feel guarded. Yeah, maybe even feeling left out in the cold. So that connection ended basically because of his ass. He wasn't doing right. He was maybe starting shit up, and she just got tired of the fact, like, you know what, you won't come through when it comes to this. You won't be a real partner. So that makes sense here. So I would say when it comes to him, honestly, with what I picked up, if you don't want to cut this person off, I would say distance yourself, that sort of shit here. If you still want to continue, I would say read him up and down. Not necessarily like in the sense of like you telling him off, but the thing is, listen to what's being said and also listen to what's not being said. That way you don't get caught up in shit. So yeah. But that's what I get. So like the card was saying, one card was saying like, no, don't leave him alone. But one was saying definitely distance yourself. That sort of shit here. I wouldn't say this is a complicated case, but this is that type of thing of, you know, I would say don't become like old girl. That's what I'll say. But yeah. Right. Alexis, go ahead with any questions. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. Will I find a stable, consistent job this year? I want to be intentional about my job search this time around. I applied so much last year and got nowhere, and I'm scared of that again. Understandable. I'll say this much: you are definitely not alone about in that. So that is definitely not a you issue. Here's one thing I learned, especially off of social media, as to why the job market is shit. So alongside with COVID, because that put a damper on stuff, what a lot of companies are doing is they are hiring internally, and due to legal reasons they're supposed to put out job applications here, but the thing is they already have somebody set up for that position. That's one. The other thing here is this too is with them hiring internally, that means that for some of these companies they don't up the workers' pay. And if they hire somebody from outside the company, somebody that does not work there, somebody that's very much qualified for the position, then that means that, like, oh, we'll have to give more money. And some people just don't want to do that, right? Which is why sometimes you'll see um, for a job position that definitely requires you to have a PhD, they're just going to hire someone with a regular associate's or whatnot. That's for one. The other thing too is nepotism. Nepotism is right, but I feel like if it's not done right, then it causes an issue. So, like, for example, so several years ago, what was it? This is like before my husband and I met. He told me that he applied at GameStop, right? He is a total gamer, a total nerd. He knows everything about everything, right? He was perfect for that position. And what ended up happening was that the owner of that store, their kid, who did not know a goddamn thing, got that position. And even the hiring manager, apologized to him. He was like, "I'm sorry. That's just what the our boss wants us to do, right?" And this kid didn't know jack nor shit. So those are things to definitely like consider. Like, they are very annoying and honestly kind of like illegal, but like at least know that it's not you. So hey, a second here. Yes, I heard both of those. I'm just trying to find industry slash positions where workers are actually needed and they're actually hiring. That's so irritating. Yup. Um, and honestly, that's why you have a lot of people, like, either they're like doing their own businesses or they're going to like whatever, because they're just like, we have like a lot of people, they're smart, they have their credentials, but a lot of these jobs, they're just not fucking, they're not doing right. They're not fucking doing right. Like, what was it? It was what, 2022? I was 5 months into my job search and I applied to this one company and I thought I was definitely gonna fucking get it. I was like, I am the perfect applicant for this. This is how much I'll be paid, well, starting pay or whatnot. And why I didn't get it? Because this bitch decided to fucking snub me, right? The original hiring or the recruiter or whatever else here, I did a little interview with her past that, and she told me, she was like, hey, so this next week when the actual interview is, I won't be in, but this other girl will be. She'll just be filling in the position, and you'll do what was it she told me? It's what was it? It's a prep interview, that sort of thing, you know. So I'm like, okay, no problem. Mind you, I'm not a stupid person. I comprehend stuff. I completely understand. So a lot of times I don't have questions because I get what you're saying. or whatever else here. I really just don't have any questions and shit. Like, there's nothing that you said that I didn't understand. So when I got to the date, motherfucker, sorry, fucking gnat. So comes the day, and I get on there or Zoom with this girl, and she's just going over the type of person that the employers are looking for, this, that, third, and the fourth. It only lasts like 10 minutes. It's not really a job interview or a prep interview. It's just really like, she's like, these are just what they're looking for. So I'm like, okay, no problem. You know, I didn't really say much, but I was like, all right, no problem here. I think it like asked like one or two questions. That was it. A couple hours later, maybe 2 hours prior to the actual fucking interview, this woman calls me and she was like, hey, so I just decided to cancel the interview because you just didn't seem engaged. And I'm like, what do you mean I didn't seem engaged? And she was like, well, they're looking for this, that, third, and the fourth, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, so because I wasn't smiling and laughing, I wasn't engaged? And she was like, basically. Right? I'm like, okay. So like a couple months later or 2 months later or whatnot, I made sure I sent the CEO a nice little email about that heifer. So that's another thing just to make you feel better about stuff. It definitely is not you. It really ain't. It really fucking ain't. Mind you, a lot of these people got quotas to make about how many people they call. So anyway. But let's see here. Will you be able to find, let's see. That was fun. It was. It was. I legit thought, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get this job. Oh my gosh, right? And then she fucking did that. And the bitch was not even the fucking one that was the fucking recruiter. She was just a substitute. I'm just not, you just didn't seem engaged. You just didn't, some dumb little blonde bitch. Ay, ay, ay. Right? And I'm just like, so I gotta be singing, laughing, dancing, and clapping. And the thing is, if I do that, then y'all niggas definitely ain't going to fucking take me seriously. It's damn if you do, damn if you fucking don't. Oh, I was upset at that heifer. I didn't say anything to her. I didn't see no fucking email, but I was just like, if I ever see her out in public, I'm gonna wrap her hair around my wrist and I'm gonna slam her into a fucking wall. That pissed me the fuck off. It really fucking did. And I even told, what was it? Because I had graduated from a trade school, it was like coding boot camp. That I had done my thing. They cover over a lot of shit, so there was that. And I had told her that it happened. She was like, oh my gosh. She was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna like take a break from, you know, job searching or whatever else here, because that, I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, that really like, that was emotionally exhausting. I was crying and I was just so fucking pissed. I'm like, it was this fucking close to getting to what I fucking wanted. And this heifer over here just decided with her trifling ass to just do this shit. I don't know what the fuck she's doing today, but I hope that her pillow is hot. I know that hell is hot. I hope that whatever guy that called himself trying to maybe get engaged to her in the future or whatever else, I hope he realizes what fucking idiot that she is. And I hope he gets a better looking blonde. I hope whatever plastic surgeon that she's got, I hope they botch her fucking nose. And I hope she trips over a crack. Anyways, let me get to you. Alright, anyways, so for Alexis, will she be able to find a stable, consistent job this year in 2026? Will she? Stop, please, 2, 3. Will she? Stop, please, 2, 3. The Hermit, Ace of Wands, 6 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and King of Pentacles. Okay, will she be able to find something consistent? Positive growth, yes. Negative growth, no. It's possible, yeah. That's a yes, definitely. Okay. Is she also likely to find more seasonal and temporary gigs? Positive growth, yes. Negative growth, no. Definitely. So here's what I get. Here's what it just like all feels like, right? It feels like for some time, what you're looking for is hidden for whatever reason, but you would definitely be able to find something. But here's the whole thing. That's why I asked, I'm like, wait, okay, would you be able to find something consistent? I got Page of Wands, right? Pages are small energy. And then I'm like, okay, would she be more likely to find seasonal or temporary gigs? And I got Three of Cups, which is a definite yes. And that's what I kind of see here. So Ace of Wands is like a lot of big energy, but it's that energy like everything hits at first and it's fun and it's exciting, that sort of thing, and then it burns out. Not to say that like you'll burn out, but it's just the type of thing of like you may find gigs that are like they're like, okay, it's good then, or you might just find jobs where it seems like it's really good, but then you end up maybe like moving on, as well as you may have to kind of like travel a bit to get what you want, as well as give me a second. Seven of Cups will talk about options. Some of Seven of Cups, 2, 3. Also, that's just kind of like telling you to be careful about what you get yourself into. Some of Seven of Cups, 2, 3, because Seven of Cups is a facade. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Come out, Queen of Cups here, 2, 3. Three of Cups. They're telling you not to be sad because there are opportunities. Come on, King of Pentacles, 2, 3. Ace of Cups, I see here. I do see at least one thing, but here's the whole thing, right? You have your Seven of Cups next to this King of Pentacles. Again, this talks about a lot of options. And this will talk about the one thing that you're looking for, something that's very stable and consistent. It's saying, you know, like be careful of what you choose, or just be very discerning, because one of them is definitely what you're looking for, that sort of thing here. So, of course, I'll keep your options open. Tell me more, please, for South is 2, 3. Seven of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. The Chariot. I will say not every job is going to disclose everything, or not every place that you pass by or whatever else here. Something, what was it? Some of these jobs are just gonna like literally hide what they have, or what more than they have to offer for whatever reason. So do be prepared for that. Yeah, the Empress and Queen of Pentacles. You also have some that are looking for a particular type of person. So like the Empress, in this case, I would just talk about a female leader or a significant female in an like a work environment. And then Queen of Pentacles, that would talk about how they will want you. So something that's very stable, grounded, docile, maybe in the sense of like the way that you dress. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Emperor. It may take a while at times, and sometimes you might feel like you come up short, that sort of thing here. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, King of Wands, I see. But honestly, this is that type of thing to be thankful for. Like, if you feel like, oh, I can't find like a certain thing, good is what it's saying, because some of these jobs are way more demanding than you may be prepared for, or just may know. So I did, again, I got a yes for both. Like, you will find something consistent, but also you may more than likely find things that are kind of like temporary. When she does find the consistent job that she's looking for, what zodiac sign could it happen, or what zodiac sign seasons could it happen in? For South, please, 2, 3. And what zodiac sign seasons could it happen in? For South, please, 2, 3. Page of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and Ten of Wands. So Page of Cups, what that will go towards any water sign season. So that's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Ace of Pentacles would go towards any earth sign season. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then Ten of Wands is a Sagittarius placement. What specific water sign season though? 2, 3. Nine of Swords. 9. If this were a month, 9 is what, September? September is like Virgo, Libra. Let's see here, 9. In 9 weeks, it would be Pisces. Is it saying Pisces? Positive curve, yes. Negative curve, no. Yes. So Pisces season. What particular earth sign season? Positive curve, yes. Negative curve, no. The Lovers. So the Lovers is Gemini. So 6. Okay, 6. The 6th month is June. So that's Cancer. Wait a minute. That's Gemini, Cancer here. As well as 6 months from now is July. So 6, the Lovers. Let's see here. Earth sign. Wait, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This Wait a minute. This one might be a zodiac sign that's associated with love or closeness, or like an earth sign that's associated with love and closeness. Could be Taurus. The reason why is because Taurus is one of the signs assigned to Venus, which would be the planet of love and relationships. So is this saying Taurus? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Yes, so Magician. So Pisces, Taurus, and then you have here Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, that's a Sagittarius placement. So like, I don't know if you keep up with like astrological placements, but like if the moon were to enter into Sagittarius or the sun were to enter into it, I forget which placement this is. Give me a second. Come on. How are you not on here? Wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, so Ten of Wands, Saturn. So like when Saturn enters into Sagittarius, I don't know when that's gonna happen, but that's just Sag. Is this just Sagittarius in general? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. No. When is this when Saturn? I'm sorry, Sag enters into a particular planet? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Yes. What planet? Aries. Positive card for yes. No. Give me a card that represents whatever planet. 2, 3. Oh, Lovers. Okay, so Venus. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Yes. So when Sag enters into Venus, which would be. Hurry up. Okay, so you don't want to fucking work. What the fuck? Why the hell? Okay, I would say just look, because I don't know why the fuck this decided to go off. Give me a second here. Why the hell did you decide to do that all of a sudden for no fucking reason? Okay. Alright, but when would that happen? What month? Give me the number of the month that this would happen. 1, 2, 3, 2. Alright, so February? Okay. So I would say anywhere from next month. I'd say from next month to the spring is when you could definitely get down that long-term job that you want. But that's what I get. What's your second one? That was a lot. Okay, thanks. Now I want to know what would have been the outcome if I would have agreed to get to know the guy I worked with at Target and let him take me out. I declined because dating is a no for me, and has been for a while. I mean, I don't blame you. I really don't. I really don't. Let me use this deck. I haven't used it in a while. Because the thing is when it comes to a lot of guys and stuff, it's just really not worth it. It really ain't. And some people, they want to like blame a lot of women when in reality I'm just like, no, the thing is we can keep learning the lesson and everything else here, but it's just the fact that a lot of men aren't worthy, are unlovable, and at some point want to fuck up in a way where it was completely unavoidable, but they decided to do so anyway. So I get it. All right, let's see. So guys, ancestors that love and protect me. What would have been the outcome if Alexis had agreed to get to know the guy she worked with at Target and let him take her out? What would have been the outcome if she allowed this to happen? Crystal, please. Some reasons because I need to get my life together, and astrologically it's not looking good for me. And yes, I agree. Here's what I will say about the astrological side and stuff like that. Even though that is something to go off of, I would say don't let it I'm not saying like it's controlling you or whatnot, but I would say like those are possibilities, but not like absolutes, you know? Also, I'm acknowledging my past patterns and still learning. And that's good because not a whole lot of people can like take accountability. Ancestors that will protect me. And so, what would be the outcome had Alexis allow this guy to take her out on a date? Like if she had accepted this person's offer. What would have been the outcome if she did that? Stop, please. 2 or 3. What would have been the outcome? King of Cups. Okay. Knight of Wands. All right. Ace of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles. All right. Why is Knight of Wands here? 2, 3. The Empress reverse. And the 4 Pentacles reverse. 2, 3. Page of Pentacles. I think what would have happened is if you had invested in this person, maybe for some time, something bigger would have came out of it, because they come up here as King of Cups. So I don't know if this person was a water sign or this is somebody here that may have been emotionally mature to a certain extent, and you would have felt like you made a good investment. However, I wonder, Knight of Wands and the Empress reverse, I wonder if there was like another person attached to them that would have stepped in or would have tried to interfere. As well as 4 of Pentacles reverse is letting something go. So yeah, and then 10 of Swords after I'm done. Things may have ended painfully. Is it saying that things could have ended painfully between these two? Has she accepted this? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No, 9 of Pentacles reverse. Is this saying that this person, somebody else would have interfered? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yeah, this is giving to 2 different people here. So somebody that also wanted him would have tried to interfere into this. Would Alexis and this guy, would have had like a long-term relationship? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Would they have? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Knight of Cups, yeah, that's very possible. All right, what if it, all right, what it had ended up ending? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yeah, 8 of Cups, but at the end you would have walked away from that person. Why would she end up walking away from him had this all happened? 2, 3. Why? Judgment, 2 of Swords reverse, the Tower. I think there's something about like seeing something that you can't unsee. Judgment is making a decision. 2 of Swords reverse is seeing clearly, and then the Tower. So like some sort of argument could have occurred, or something pretty damaging would have happened. Yeah, King of Swords, 6 of Cups reverse. Either childish behavior or something about the past here could have resurfaced. Yeah, Queen of Cups, Four of Swords reversed, and Five of Cups reversed. It's like seeing that like the situation just isn't working out. So what would have happened if you let this person in? You probably would have ended up in a relationship with them, but it would have ended at some point because of maybe somebody else here, or just kind of like realizing something about them. So I dodged the bullet. Yeah, it's like dodging a story that really doesn't need to happen. Okay, did she dodge a bullet in this case? I'll pray for yes, reversal for no. Yeah, Four of Wands, you did. Yeah, Four of Cups reverse here, like unnecessary disappointment. Yeah, this is something that didn't need to go forward, honestly. Yeah, Three of Cups reverse. Yeah, it's something that even there, I don't know what, but like it feels like they're happy that this didn't move forward. Yeah, the Lovers. Yeah, because there would have been like some sort of deception. The Emperor reverse. I don't know if you would have turned into something else, but the thing is, it's a good thing that you just didn't do it. So, congrats. So, yeah. What is Alexis's last question? I'm sorry. Alex, what's your last question? I'm sorry. I'm asking the cards. I don't know why the fuck I'm doing that. Hi, Lonely. I am, but just like, I think, what was it? I would just say, like, if you want to ask something, just like ask one. I'll be on tomorrow night doing stuff. So, there's that. He was cool and did have good energy at work, but I'm glad. Yeah. Yeah, that's that type of thing that would have been completely unnecessary. It just didn't need to happen. They're like, nah. One of the things are like, I could have stayed to myself. Baby. Hi. Okay, what will my Saturn return in Aries be like? Oh, you're coming up on that? Oh my. Let's see. Let us see. What will my Saturn return in Aries be like? Alright, I'm going to answer this with an Oracle deck. Give me a second. Excuse me. There it is. Alright. So, Alexis, what will her Saturn return in Aries be like? What will her Saturn return in Aries be like? What will her Saturn return in Aries be like? Crazy ancestral, what will it be like? Stop these 2, 3. What will it be like? Authority. Love begins. Okay. Crown chakra. Awareness. Okay. Doesn't feel bad. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, Saturn returns are so scary. Here's what I will say. If you want to be able to survive a certain perfection year or stuff like this, one of the best ways to make sure that you don't really have a shit time is simply getting away from people that would give you a shit time here and like learning to put a stop to it right as it begins or whatnot. And I say that from experience. For example, so my eighth house here. So usually eighth house years for people can be pretty shitty. Eighth house is the, what was it? That goes over like death, uh, stuff like that. And my first one was when I was 7, and I had a horrible fucking first grade teacher who was a bully to children. Um, so there was that, plus other stuff here. So I will say this much, just looking back. Again, if you want to have a good Saturn return or whatever else here, if you know you need to cut stuff out, cut it, especially when it comes to people, because I promise you they will make it shittier than what it has to be. Anyways, emotional loss. Okay. And then new beginnings. And then at the bottom is sacrifice. That sort of thing here. And like I was saying, like cutting things off. So mind you, with this particular oracle deck, this is basically tarot, just in oracle form. So this would be the Emperor. This is Ace of Cups. Chakra cards, that's just like chakra all by itself here. Awareness, this is what, the Magician. This is Five of Cups, and this is the Fool. And at the bottom here, this is the Hangman again. It's my fifth personal year, and I have Saturn in my 5th house. I see, I gotcha. Here's what I get for what your Saturn return is going to be like. So it's definitely going to be an awakening, especially to people and places of authority around you, as well as people that you have emotional attachments to. This is more so, again, of an awakening of fully becoming aware of, again, people around you in those sorts of positions. And you might have to cut some people off, almost like cutting off a leg, you know, especially in order to really jump into what's meant for you. You're going to be seeing that some people are not exactly who they say they are. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that, like, oh, people are going to do weird shit to you or whatever else here. It's just more so of, like, finally paying attention. Not to say that you've been ignorant or you just don't observe. You're not good at observations and stuff like that. But the thing is, for sometimes it could just take a while until, you know, actual red flags for a person that you've known for years begin to really pop out, because finally you're around them during a particular like interval or time or whatever else here, to where they would show it, versus other times where you just weren't around for it, that sort of thing here. And it could kind of be a bit painful, because again, some of these people are people that you love, people that you have respect for, but it's like your intuition is really pinging, right? Because you have here the crown chakra. So this is the chakra all about like where you receive messages from. It's kind of related to your third eye, right? So messages, downloads about certain people, about where they stand, that sort of thing, right? And then you have your sacrifice. So this is more so of like either it's going to be me or it's going to be you. Something about authority, 2, 3. Yeah, suffering and silence, 9 of Swords here. So some of these people have hurt others that aren't necessarily speaking up, as well as 9 of Swords. I'm sorry, suffering and silence is 9 of Swords. This is also about maybe you standing up to people that maybe at one point you felt had power over you or just wouldn't listen, because authority isn't necessarily like somebody that's always in an authoritative position. It could just be someone with like a really strong personality, or someone that at first is just like oh, they're pretty much impenetrative, nothing can get past them, they don't listen, that sort of shit. But the thing is regardless if a person doesn't listen or not, it's just more so of like you should still speak up for yourself. Also, you may discover that some people that cry woe is me or some shit here, they are the reason why they have issues, or they're pretty manipulative. Tell me more about awareness, 2, 3. Again, your Saturn and Aries return or whatever else here, this it's more so of like I want to say a big reveal, but like an eye opener. Yeah, discontent and boredom. And this would be 4 of Cups. And again, certain things could be kind of disappointing, because it's just like, oh, I didn't realize this about this person before, or I really hate to see you in this light. Like I hate for us to be in this position, but we're in it, right? Talk about new beginnings, 2, 3. Yeah, rejoice here. Rejoice and celebration. So this is Three of Cups. It's more so like to get around the crowd um, that you want, you're going to have to get away from some people. One of those people could be my father. I'll ask. Positive card, yes, negative card, no. Is one of these people her father? Two, three. Eight of, okay, accelerated motion. So this would be like a yes, it's like Eight of Wands, so potentially. So yeah, the heart chakra, so somebody that you're emotionally tied to. So that's for one. Um, let's see here. How else will her Saturn return in Aries be for top, please? 2, 3. How else will it be for top, please? 2, 3 here. Memories of love, so that's 6 of Cups. Sacrifice, I see here, so that's Hangman again, and then sacral chakra. Temptations of the vagina. It's basically that. What else here? So spiritual strength, that's 9 of Wands. Okay, here. And then, so this is movement, choices, and decisions. So this would be 2 of Pentacles. This is about making good decisions on people that would make you feel good, people that you feel like you have some sort of connection to, or past people. It's more so of like this: are you going to make the right decision for your own self, for your future, or are you going to go back to what you know? Yeah, because Triumph is here. It's like this. What was it? Triumph is the Chariot. This talks about forward movement. This is more so of like seeing how other people move forward. It's like, I want to be this type of person. Okay, fine then. I think really your 28th house here, because it might keep repeating itself, it's all about getting away from people. That way you can move towards the right people, right? Realizing that certain people in your corner may not necessarily be there for you, or just are not good people, and it may be painful, but there's a need to kind of like cut them off or distance yourself. Gee, it's true. Already feel that. Yep. Tell me about memories of love. 2, 3. Could be at least like 2 or 3 people that could come back. Some of memories of love. 2, 3. What did I say? This is Ace of Wands. And Ace of Wands is usually known as the dick card, right? Yeah. But these people could definitely drain you. They may seem solid, but they would drain you here. Also, be careful. I don't sense it though, but the thing is, with the rings and stuff like that, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them was married but hid it, because it says financial and material changes. And the thing is this too. One thing I'm seeing, not that I'm just not realizing it, but it's just sickening to me. It's the fact of this, right? And it's even stuff I've noticed within my own family. The fact that you will have a very beautiful woman that's very educated, and, you know, she's very vivacious, she's full of life, and shit goes down the damn drain due to some sort of dusty ass dude. He might seem like everything that she wants, but the thing is, she could totally do better, right? And I'll tell you, like my mom told me, no man is good enough for any woman. So it's just to say, you know, don't let certain people in here, because it's going to just drag you down and block things out. Because this is 5 of Pentacles, and 5 of Pentacles would go towards a loss of money, feeling left out in the cold, being broke, shit like that, feeling a lack, right? So there's that. Overall, how will her Saturn return in Aries be? Her top, please. 2, 3. 8 of Cups. Well, this is emotional withdrawal, so 8 of Cups here, and then spiritual union. This is 2 of Cups. It'll be somewhat of an emotional one. This is the whole thing of like you realizing you're going to have to distance yourself and get away from what you know. You could also meet somebody that perhaps is like part of your soul tribe or whatnot, or learn that like, hey, the people that you're meant to be around are the people that get you, right? Could be a tearjerker here. And it doesn't feel like, oh, you'll be betrayed. It's just more so of like painful realizations of certain people. Yeah, and then patience and planning. So 7 of Pentacles. So something that's to come. Some is a test that you're supposed to pass. So yeah, I block the past people through all platforms and communication. Well, newsflash, people can still create different accounts and whatnot. So when you see them pop up, be like, no. But that's what I see. Also, let me see here real quick. I thought they had said something. Also, lonely. Yeah, you can send just for general. Ugh. This is nasty. You ain't that leg dust. Thanks, you're welcome. Okay. Alright, so lonely, did you just want like a regular general on stuff, or did you want a general in particular like area or situation? Alright, just a regular one, nothing specific. Alright, give me a second here. Hey, Soul Child. Lonely is my last person for right now. Well, is for tonight. I will be back on tomorrow, though. Alright, so my guys' ancestors, I love them. So for lonely, general reading for them. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear for this timing? Southwest 2, 3. Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Seven of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles here. Here's what I get. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. There's a lot of Pentacles here. So when it comes to work, you could definitely be having an opportunity coming up to you slowly. Especially if like the current place that you work at, like it's kind of like a bit dreadful or tiresome, or you just like need a new change in scenery. So I do see something happening. However, with the Hierophant, so the Hierophant would talk about morals and values and traditions and stuff like that. It's more so of like, regardless of what opportunity you get, make sure it matches with your beliefs and what you want and what you feel is right. That sort of thing here, because I see whatever it is, it may be good enough to where you just be like, oh, I can invest in things this way or that way here, as well as you do have options with the Two of Pentacles. Again, there's a lot of earth energy here, so Taurus may be significant, or maybe you're a Taurus, I don't know. This is Taurus, this is Capricorn, this is Taurus, this is Virgo. So all, yeah, all are signs here. Why is Two of Pentacles here? 2, 3. Yeah, Three of Wands. And the stuff that like may be coming in a while, as well as is that type of thing for you to think about, because like, especially in terms of like what you would want to be doing, like let's say in the foreseeable future, like where things could take you. Anything else here, especially in regards to this for Southwest 2, 3? Four of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Devil, Five of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if you feel stuck, or at one point you may feel like you could be in limbo. Regardless of the situation, it's just more so like they're asking you not to really obsess about it. Come out, Five of Cups, 2, 3. Yeah, Eight of Swords here, like, oh, I see a Ten of Pentacles, the Hangman, and Four of Pentacles, 2, 3. The Emperor. Oh, I see here. This could also be telling you, hold back until you feel like you've gotten the right opportunity or situation. You know? Don't overthink it. As well as don't be willing to put yourself in a place to where maybe you end up like regretting stuff. What is this all about? 2, 3. Yeah, Justice. King of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Could be surrounding an air sign as well too. So that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or at least something that seems to be kind of like cunning, but kind of like calculated, logical. This is all, here's what I get. This is all about doing the right thing. I think the main spread, yeah, I think the main the main thing of this entire spread is like this. You could be having certain opportunities or people coming up towards you. However, of course, not everything is good to partake in. At the end of the day, you know, you have to fall back on what you feel is best and what's actually right versus what's actually wrong. Because you could have situations coming up to you to where like it seems tempting and like it could definitely provide a lot of value, but it's more so like, again, this is about like integrity. Yeah, Four of Wands and the Lovers. Like what would provide you actual stability versus like the image or like what it would take. Why are you telling them this? What's up, this 2, 3? Two of Swords, Five of Wands, and the World card I see here. Two of Swords can talk about that talks about sometimes feeling a bit blocked off or like you can't see or like being very indecisive. Five of Wands will talk about unnecessary conflicts, and then the world is moving forward here. Oh, I see here. King of Pentacles, High Priestess. Don't make certain decisions off of desperation. Do rely on your intuition here and your own better judgment about stuff. You know? Yeah, Three of Cups. It's like just because something may seem fun doesn't necessarily mean that it is. Yeah, Page of Cups. It's more so of like this. Do you go towards sincerity or what's gonna like look and feel good at the time? As well as, again, this would go towards morals and values, that sort of shit. Right? So I think that's what this is all about. It can also just apply to life too. Whether it's like friends, co-workers, whatever else here. Like when it comes to certain opportunities that come up, like as good as it may look, and as good as it actually definitely could be, it's more so like, okay, but does this line up with what I believe? Is this really the right thing for me to do? So it's like that, especially like if you feel like, oh, I'm facing a moral dilemma, like it's not that hard. Excuse me, this is reminding me of that Spike Lee movie, Do the Right Thing. Oh yeah, I haven't watched that all in its entirety. I should, but every time I do, I just get distracted. But that's what I see. So yeah, do the right thing. Thank you so much for the reading. You're welcome. Right. And thank everybody that came on tonight. Everyone have a good night. Bye.